How you guys doing? In reference to like back in the days, back in the I guess 70s or whenever it was. I'm not sure if there was, but there might be a video of me when I was little, talking about my mother and father and the government uh, hurting me and my mother and father back in the 70s, possibly around the Watergate scandal time. The Supreme Court, I'm not sure if they have that document, or they might have a copy of it or something. I don't know. But there's there's Supreme Court videos from when I was little and I was injured by dirty government, and my father and mother carried me into the Supreme Court in reference to court cases against dirty government, and the government has never paid in reference to the injuries from the government injuring me when I was a little boy. Look up those documents. Those court records need to be publicized and advertised on like YouTube videos, or videos that people can see the information. But in reference to the Watergate scandal, back when I was little, in reference to government trying to steal from my parents, look at the history of the people nowadays. See if any of those people that was back in those days are the ones stealing now, because when my father had court cases and my mother had court cases against those people said they weren't trying to steal anything, and they were making up lies trying to say they weren't trespassing, or they said it wasn't them or whatever, these bad government people. But look at the history nowadays. Look at which people have stolen what since then, when they had court cases against them saying they weren't the ones stealing, is what their people said. Look how much they've stolen from me and my mother and father's estates, or in reference to people trying to steal from the companies. See if any of the same people was involved in that. See what kind of information. Because back then they said they weren't trying to do nothing. But then if you check their history or any financial information or property information, you might find out that some of these same people that said they weren't the ones doing it back then, you find out that some of them are the ones that are in illegal possession of monies and property keys and other things that they've stolen from me.